Disney has reimagined another of its classic films with a live-action remake of Dumbo released in cinemas this week.
Now, the film is one of several Disney remakes hitting the big screen in 2019 and stars some big names, including Danny DeVito and Colin Farrell. Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis is here with his big ears. What do you think?
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Wow. Tim Burton, of course, he's the man that kick-started this whole production line of Disney remakes back in 2010 when he gave us Alice in Wonderland, took over $1 billion at the box office. Since then, there's been a whole bunch of them. There's two more due this year, with The Lion King coming out in July. John Favreau did The Jungle Book, which nearly took $1 million. So these are, I hate to say it, all about the money. You've got these beautiful original films. They're being updated. With Dumbo, it's basically much the same story. There's a pregnant elephant in a circus, gives birth to a little baby with giant ears, learns that he can fly, and then along comes Michael Keaton, who's a bit of a villain. Let's take a look at Dumbo.
You have something very rare. You have wonder. You have mystique. You have magic. Come with me. Together, we can soar on that elephant's wings.
Yeah, it's quite dark by the looks of it. And the interesting Ruby, who's in the key demo, she's 11 years old. She goes, oh, I don't know if I want to see that. It's a bit dark. So
Looks very grand.
I've heard it's quite sad.
It's scary.
Yeah, so 3 stars for me. Bigger isn't always better. I'm a huge fan of the original. It's the 5th Walt Disney film, and it's you know, the original is so touching. But it's going to be massive. The kids, I went to a screening with kids, and they loved it. So, and of course, it's Tim Burton reuniting with his Batman cast, Danny DeVito and Michael Keaton. Now, something else that takes place in a circus kind of amusement park environment is the anticipated follow-up to Jordan Peele's Get Out. It's called Us, and it's already a box office hit in the US. It is basically it's the biggest film this week, releasing even bigger than Dumbo. I went in, I hate horror movies, all pumped for a lot of jump scares. It's about a family who are stalked by a doppelganger family, and then all this other weird stuff happens. Let's take a look at Us.
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors. But y'all scared of a family? Hi, can I help you?
Zora, put your shoes on.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
Basil, I think you actually jumped.
I did, but that was my cue to jump.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, I was
you
really
didn't get it.
You didn't like
I didn't get it.
Right.
It kind of left me a little bit cold. It is a very intellectual horror movie.
OK, so sort of forget those two this week. What would you see at the movies at the moment?
Green Book is still playing. It's the Oscar winner. It's a feel-good. My wife and mum went and saw that together, so that is a good litmus test.
That's a good sign. They're all getting on well.
Exactly,
good.
and fighting with my family. And just very quickly, of course, Jordan Peele won the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay. Spike Lee, who won the Best Adapted Screenplay, he's coming to Australia. He's here for the Vivid Festival in June. Hopefully we'll get to have a chat with the great director himself, Spike Lee.
Awesome.
That'd
be great.
Did you, jump scare, is that a term you've used or heard?
Yeah. Hear that? Oh, that was a delayed jump scare. Thank you, Jabs.